Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more SURROUNDEAD. At the end of the last episode, we had died to a bunch of high-level-ish zombies, we're not playing permadeath. This is not Iron Man mode. We did have a quick save back here at the trailer park after I had found some good stuff. So I'm loading it up. I finished looting the trailer park, so we didn't have to do that again. And we had fueled up this truck that we found. In fact, that is only half. Whoops, that is only half full of fuel, and I think we put some more fuel in here. Yeah, so let's get this truck fueled all the way up here. And then we will set off and do more exploring and looting. Whoop, I hear a zombie. A crawler. Nothing in there. Okay, that is all fueled up. Let's get a moving. It's still in pretty bad condition. Oh, you know what? Whoops, I just attracted a lot of attention by driving the truck. Smartphone for selling. Oh, and some rags as bandages. And some dirty water. Good. Got 2 dirty water bottles now. We just need some water purification tablets. But before we go on, we're getting a little bit hungry. In fact, we're getting very hungry. Oh, we don't have a can opener. Shoot. We had a can opener last time. We found it. Yeah, so the loot that we got out of the trailer park is different this time, because that's just kind of how it goes when you load a new game. Or when you load a saved game. Salvage up this burned out vehicle. And we got to find a can opener. But I now know where the friendly settlement is. So we can go head there and try to see if we can buy lockpicks. Nice. Try to buy a can opener if there's one available. So the friendly settlement is... Oh, it's not marked on the map yet. I gotta try to remember where it is. It's up... No, I'm not remembering where it is now. Shoot. In fact, is this... We gotta do some more exploring. It's up here, I think. I think that's it there. And we don't have a GPS, so we can't mark the location, and we don't know where we are. I think we found a GPS in the last episode, but we're loading a save game from before we found this is where we died last time. Yeah, these are mean, high-level nasties. And I think we're going the wrong way. I'm gonna turn around and go back. Our health is pretty low. Although, you know what we can do? Let's check our journal here real quick and see if we have garnered enough XP. Yes. So now we have health regen. So now we're at 42% health, and that should start going up. It's not going up. Why is it not going up? Did I not do that right? Skills. Set reset health regen 1 point. Health regeneration up to 80% as long as your player is in good condition. We're probably not in good enough condition because our food and water is so low. Do we have any food that doesn't require a can opener? No. We do have water purification tablets, so I can make 1 bottle of drinkable water. And we don't have any food to eat. No. I'm gonna inventory management, stack something. We did find a health kit, so we could... Actually, our health is going up now, so it was the water that was keeping us from being able for our health to regenerate. Now, we've already been through here, but because we loaded the save game, I think all this loot should have respawned. I also went in and changed my settings so that I'm happy with my axe. I don't really want the baseball bat. Makeshift splint could come in handy. Oh, a pistol! Awesome. We now have a sidearm with one bullet in it. Do we have? We have 9mm ammunition, so we'll take the magazine out, refill the magazine with bullets, put it back in. We now have 12 bullets. So let's see if this loot respawned. Is that a spitter? Acidic? No. It doesn't look like this loot respawned. Nope. Okay. But we need, now that we have a backpack, and we're heading toward the settlement to see if we can buy a can opener. I'm going to pick up that fire extinguisher to sell it. And see if I can remember. So we are, where are we now? Without the GPS, it's kind of hard to tell. That's the trailer park we were just at, and then we came up this way, so we're here. So we got to go up, take our first left, and then go along a dirt road at that corner. I bet there's lots of... I think... Did we already do that? I don't think so. But food is an issue. We're at 15% food right now. Oh, that bear would give us some food if we had better weapons. Oh, there's a freaking polar bear. And the polar bear and the grizzly bear are now fighting. I wonder if they'll kill each other and I can get meat off of one of them. I don't think it's worth waiting around until they kill each other. These are friendly survivors. I don't think they're going to be able to help us much. Let's just head for the friendly settlement and see if we can buy a can opener. Drugstore. Here's where we're going to turn. Yikes! Sorry. Survivors, look out. Can you not stand in the road, please, survivors? I'm trying to drive here. I hate to be driving past all this lootable stuff, but we need food. And I think this is the way to the settlement. Oh, that could get me some food. There's food. 1 raw meat. Shoot, better than nothing. And then they should let us cook that up at the friendly settlement. There's the settlement. And there's a wandering trader. He's going to have really high level stuff, though, that I don't think we can afford. Let's just see if he has a... Yeah, see, he's got MP5s, M249, a sniper rifle. Yeah, super high level stuff. But just in case, he also has a can opener, which he doesn't. I'm not surprised. Look at that, a suppressed sniper rifle, legendary firearm for $1,250. Definitely can't afford that. We have $163 right now. All right, let's see if we can use their cooking station to cook up this meat we just got. Okay, and then eat it. That brings us all the way up to 40% food. So that's good. I'm not sure who would potentially have a can opener here. We'll just check everybody. Nope. Medical. She's not gonna have. She's not gonna have a can opener. No, but she does have water purification tablets, skill books, equipment, and weapons. Good stuff, but nothing we can, or not what we're looking for. Binoculars, flashlights, all good stuff, but no can openers. Rats. Baked beans, stuff to eat if we had a can opener, but we don't. Maybe we go. Let's try to do a little bit more hunting to get our health all the way up, our food all the way up. And we only had that one water purification tablet. So water's going to be an issue too. Honestly, I think scavenging is going to be a better way to do this than hunting. But let's just see, because there was one other deer right over here when we drove through. Let's see if he's still in the neighborhood. We've got 8 bullets left. Is that it there? No, that's flowers. I'm not seeing any deer. You know what? As long as we're here by the water, we will fill up this one empty water container we have. Oh, we've got 2. Fill those up with dirty water. And it's getting dark. Shoot. We're not going to be able to loot in the dark. What's the closest place to go for looting right now? North of us, there's a pretty large compound. We got to go around the south side of the lake. Oh boy. Do we have a flashlight? We do not have a flashlight. It's a radiation zone. Oh, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, mean looking zombies here. Oh, man. We don't have what we're going to need to actually do looting at night, but if I sleep now, man, we could end up dying of thirst in the middle of the night. I don't think we have any choice. We're gonna have to sleep. We are at 11% water. Let's go up. There's a building up there. Oops, you're not in my car. Anything around here to loot? That looks lootable. Yep, there's a lootable pile of boxes here. Come back. Dirty water. We now have 4 bottles of dirty water and no water purification tablets. A camping light could come in handy, or could earn us some money. We didn't sell anything back there, but yeah, I probably should have, but I really just wanted to see if they had a can opener, and if not, move on. That's a bear making that noise, right? Which would provide us with tons of meat, but I don't think we have the firepower we would need to take down a bear. I don't see him. That's weird. He sounded close. Let's check the kitchen. Right off the bat, where's the kitchen? This is the kitchen. Energy bottle. Gives me energy and replenishes thirst, which we really need right now. I'm going to go ahead and drink that. Oh, and some rice. Okay, so there's some food. Gets us up to 44% food. And we got some water off the energy bottle. That can's no help. Shirts, rip up, padded jeans, ripping up. Random tools are good. A machete looks like a good melee weapon. I'm not gonna switch it out just this. Molotov cocktail. We'll put that in our throwable slot. Some cloth and toilet roll, and use cigarettes. More clothing to rip up to make bandages. A secure container. Great. I can put that there and then use that as storage. Should we start throwing stuff in there right now? We'll make it our... No, I want to keep my health stuff available. How about just all this stuff that we're not going to need that we'll probably end up selling? Throw that in there. Random tools I'm not going to sell, but we're not going to need them until we start constructing stuff. Butcher knife, not going to use. Scrap metal we don't need right now. Can't put it there. Is that full already? That's not very large. It's full already. It's pretty small. We got everything out of there, right? Yeah, okay. Check the house next door. They will have a kitchen too, hopefully. Just look around the outside here. Oh, we didn't check the garage. A vehicle wreck. Somebody's coming for us. Wow, lots of good stuff here. A medical bag. Dirty water jug. Dirty water bottle. Nothing in him. More good stuff to sell. Gunpowder is good for making our own bullets. More 9mm ammo. Fantastic. In fact, let's immediately fill up our magazine. Now we have 14 bullets in the gun, in our pistol. Nothing else in here? Okay. We need water badly. I've never drank the dirty water. I assume you can, but it's going to probably lower our health. Sprinter. I'm bleeding. Money, always good. And a plastic bottle. I don't think we need another empty plastic bottle right now. Oh no, it's an empty house for sale. There's no kitchen stuff in here. Shoot. A knife, they're not worth very much, and I'm not going to use it as a melee weapon, so we'll leave that. Sprinter. Nothing in the loot. This is all the loot we're going to get out of this house is from the rubbish bin. Well, I'm not going to argue. We don't really need a tent, but I could put that in the... Where's our... I'm going to put all our medical stuff in the medical bag now to keep it all condensed in one place. Splint in there. And then tent could go in the back of the truck. Oh, sometimes these are lootable, yeah. Oh, pretty good stuff. Flare rounds. We don't have a flare gun. Some cloth for making bandages. Oh, water purification tablets. Great. Use those immediately on these water bottles here. And drink. Drink up all those. All right, we're at 69% water. We just got to get some food or find a can opener. Nothing. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to open the storage. We've got the... We could always go fishing for food. Maybe we should do that. I forgot we had the fishing rod. Oh. And we've got 9mm magazines here. And you can... so I figured this out after I looked stupid yesterday, not really understanding how that all worked. But now I get it. You can unload the ammo from the magazine and then put it into your weapon. You know, I think the way to do this is going to be to go fishing. We're pretty close to some water sources here, and then we can take the fish to the friendly settlement to cook. So we're turning around. Excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, it would be great to go in and loot the gun store, but it's irradiated. So we're gonna have to get some radiation protection before we can head in there. Okay, how do we equip the fishing rod? It's equipped. Nope, I thought it was It's equipped. Now, how do we use it? Oh, yes, the hot bar thing. And then I think you just left click. Yep, and it throws that out there. And we wait. When it jiggles a little bit, a fish will strike. Come on. I caught a fish. You can catch small fish, regular fish, and large fish. But I'm still a beginner angler, so we're probably only going to be catching small fish. But I think if we can get 3 or 4 small fish, that'll get our health up and we can go and do more looting to try to find a can opener. We can also refill our water bottles here. Alright, how are we doing on the fish? We've got 3 small raw fish. 1 more. Come on. Oh, shoot. I pulled the trigger too early. Didn't catch anything. Okay, we've got 4 fish. Now, let's go cook them up. You know what? While I'm here by the water, we should probably refill these water containers that we just emptied. Fill and fill and fill. And then maybe we can buy some water purification tablets at the settlement. If they're not too expensive. Let's put our weapon away. We don't want to scare anybody. Cooking up some small fishies. Small cooked fish. We have 4 and prepare. Terrific. And eat. Yeah, it's a lot of good food. Oh yeah, and these supply drops. I was agonizing yesterday over whether it was worth it to actually try to track down these supply drops. It absolutely is. So maybe we'll go after this. I mean, it could be a food supply drop and have tons and tons of water and food. And then we wouldn't have to worry about buying stuff. And it could even have a... Oh, that's really close. Could even have a can opener in one of these. I think once you have a GPS, I think the locations, if you're close to them, they're marked on the map. Oh, we don't have a GPS yet. I may have to get out, stop and get out to see where these are falling. Oh, right over here. Awesome. Hey, settle down. Stop moving around. And were there more? Yeah, there are more. This is military supplies. Wow, look at that. Oh, man. Woo, it was worth coming after this. Look at all these goodies. A large med kit. Gotta make a little space here. The med kit can go in the medical bag. 48 9mm ammo. Guess we could just stack that. 39 308 if we find a hunting rifle. Some 7.62. Some military boots. Again, I don't know that the clothing has any real impact beyond aesthetics, but I'm gonna put on the military boots regardless. And then were there more? I thought there was more than one, but I didn't see where the other ones landed. Oh, wait, there's some green smoke right over here. Hopefully this is food. Military supplies. Well, I won't argue with military supplies. Maybe they could be MREs? No, I think that's in the food airdrops. A shotgun. A suppressor for my shotgun. Great. 5.56 ammo for this thing. Let's do that right away. We'll load up our magazine with the 5.56 ammo, and now we have a loaded weapon. Radiation filter for when we find some radiation gear. Magazine, bandages. Tactical laser and light combo can go on our machine gun. Oh, and 2 MREs. Excellent. Well, that was absolutely worth tracking those down. And this is a salvageable vehicle, or lootable vehicle. Another dirty water bottle, sure. Oh. Rip up the clothing. Some bottles of alcohol that we can use to make Molotovs. Wire cutters, which that's our first set of wire cutters on this playthrough. Oh shoot, we had a large fish. I didn't realize. Gloves, we already have some gloves. And we don't have enough room to pick up this other, well we do if we flip it over to the side. We got plenty of dirty water, just not enough purification tablets. So maybe we should head back to the settlement now. See if we can, no, or maybe we should just loot some massive thing like that. Although we're running out of room in inventory, let's transfer some stuff into the truck. Since we've cleared up a little bit of inventory, let's go in and do some looting in here. An apartment building. If each of these apartments has a kitchen, we might have a good shot at finding a can opener. And maybe some water purification tablets. Whoa, there's a can opener. Bingo. And then these, and these will sell. Stop. I didn't have my weapon out. I stomped on him, which is good, but actually I think I'm going to use that bandage. Selling stuff. Fishing volume, gain 250 XP in fishing. Sounds good. A knife to sell, and that's about it. Shop shelves, food and drink on here. But I think we're in relatively good shape now with the food and drink. Certainly with food, we've got some canned goods. We've got that fish. XP multiplier applied to fitness skill until the next level up. Nothing. Cigarettes to sell. Some cloth to make bandages. There's a crawler. He saw me. Come on inside. I don't want to fight him in the doorway there. Nothing. Is that another supply drop right away? If this is close by, we might go after it. Down here! Down here! Drop me something good! Nothing? Nothing? Well, alright. I don't know if maybe sometimes they just don't drop anything. Oh, it's really far away. Yeah, it's way the heck out over there. Whoa! 12 gauge ammo, good for our shotgun. Should we go for that stuff? That's pretty far away. But this, why can't I run? Oh, I'm injured. I may have to use a splint to be able to run faster. We have a splint. And this apartment building isn't going anywhere, but those supply crates, if we don't get them now, they're going to be pretty hard to find later. Whoa! Nah, I've already lost them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're going to be able to find those. What is that sound? Oh, wolves? Jeez, that was scary. Let's just see if we see any smoke columns over here. I don't suppose we can climb that thing, can we? Look for smoke columns? Let's at least get up on this hill. Nothing. Nothing. And we cannot climb that thing. We might be able to get up on a higher story here at the telecommunications site, but I am not confident that we're going to be able to find these. We were too far away. Yeah, they're probably over there somewhere. I'm not seeing anything, though. Should we loot this as long as we're here? Pretty far from the truck, but... Looks like a lot of lootable stuff here. Another M9. Yeah, I guess I should probably be using my firearms at this point, but I'd like to have suppressors before I start blasting. Dirty water jug. Cigarettes are worth money. I think I already have some. Rope we're going to need for crafting at some point. We are thirsty. Rip up the shirt. Read The Criminal Mastermind. Book or magazine. Grab the oil. Post-it notes to sell. Trainers and office shoes we don't need. Here's a sprinter. Behind the shambler. Maybe we can sneak up on these guys. I want to improve my sneaking skill so that I can crouch and sneak faster. So I'm gonna do sneak attacks where I can. Man, a pump action shotgun. Whoops, hi. Let's see if it's possible to fit this shotgun in here to sell. There's dumpster out back. More wire cutters, another set of wire cutters. We got to go back to the firehouse and check the thing that we couldn't get into before we had wire cutters. Is that another truck? Oh, that's beauty. That is a beauty. It's in better shape than the one we have, too, but has no fuel in it. Maybe we just remember it's here, and if our truck gets really run down, we can come back for that and take that one instead. Or we find some vehicle repair kits. A Winchester revolver, and I am full of stuff. Another wallet. All right, I got to start. I'm going to do some inventory management here to try to clear up some space. I may edit this out. Okay, I was able to free up enough space to pick up that revolver, but that's going to kind of do it. I forgot when we were in the truck storage, I didn't pick up that other backpack that we had in there. I'm gonna try to make it back to the truck before the sun sets. I haven't finished looting in here, but or oh, no. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it back to the truck. No, we're gonna spend the night here. We're getting really thirsty. I do not have a flashlight yet. Shoot. We're gonna sleep here. It may not be late enough for us to actually sleep yet. Yes, we can. I think I will try to finish looting this just so I know what's here and if it's worth coming back. Oh, see, so glad I came upstairs because there isn't even anything up here. So now we know. We're pretty much done here. A pallet. I really need some water purification tablets. Sledgehammer, tent, rope, which we already have some of, so that will stack. Fishing, I can read. Fire extinguisher stacks. And that's going to be about it. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nope. Nope. A tool cabinet. Oh, nails are valuable. More plastic, more oil, more gunpowder is valuable. We don't... That's 4 bags of concrete that we don't need right now. Probably going to regret not taking them right now, but... I haven't actually used any concrete yet, so I'm not sure what you need it for. A sawn-off shotgun, bolt cutters we need. Crap! I'm going to leave the knife and take the bolt cutters. Cloth. I'm going to leave something else and take that sawn off if I can. The machete is worth 30 bucks. This is worth 75. I'm not going to use the machete. I think it's better to have the shoddy. Another pair of wire cutters that we won't stack. Fishing skill. I need one more spot. What do we have in here that we might be able to get rid of, not bring with us? We've got 3 sleeping bags. They're only worth 30 each. I think it's better to have the book and another pair of wire cutters. Okay, now we're done. Let's go back, and I'll get the other backpack out of my... This wouldn't have anything in its storage, would it? No. How do we get out of here? How do we get in here? Oh, we're down to 8% on the thirst meter. Does that sound like a wolf growling? Is that what that is? Yeah, that's a wolf. I'm not even going to turn around. Just keep running. I think... Is that a drivable truck? I don't know. Oh, out of stamina. We are out of stamina. Where is our truck? Right up there. Whew. All right, we're gonna have to buy some water purification tablets. I'm gonna head back to the village or the settlement. Well, I didn't run into that zombie. That zombie ran into me, and he took our vehicle health down quite a bit. We're smoking now. This was a stupid expedition to try to get that second set of supply drop crates. We should have just been happy with what we got and moved on. Although we did find some stuff. Yikes! Oh, crap! Oh, no! Oh, our truck's hurting now. I didn't want to run into those 3 zombies, so I ended up running into a tree. Oh, just missed that tree. Okay. Oops. No. First things first, before I forget again, let's make sure we get our backpack out of here. This other backpack. Was there anything? It was full of stuff. It was full, and another bag. Okay. All right, silly. Anything I want to sell? We don't really need the tent. Oh, and this is another. Oh, that's a Deagle. That's an M9. The Deagle uses. All right, we're not selling that. We're gonna hang on to that. That uses 50 caliber animal, so which we hardly have any of, but obviously does a lot more damage. So we will use that once we find some of the ammo for it. Oh gosh, I'm so thirsty. I'm taking damage. I just gotta quickly see if anybody who has water purification. You do. Okay, where'd the clean water go? Did it drop on the ground? Because I'm full. Do you have any more water purification tablets? Well, folks, we are in a bit of a jam here because I messed up. I bought a bunch of radiation pills thinking they were water purification tablets, which they're not. She actually doesn't have any more water purification tablets. She only had that one. Right? So we are about to start taking damage from having no... I've never drank dirty water before. I think we're going to have to bite the bullet and drink some dirty water unless... Oh, we can make... Oh, we just have to boil it up. Oh, okay. I don't need water purification tablets. Silly me. Silly me. And we've got 3 jugs. We just have to boil it. Oh, derp. We're fine. We're fine. Drink that all the way up, and then drink a couple of these all the way up. I said drink, and we're good to go. Okay. Whew. And then we can actually run over and refill these with dirty water, and then cook them again. I think we just filled those all up with dirty water. Yes. Dirty water jug is full. Now we can just go over and boil them again. Silly me. And boil these up. We've got 3 dirty waters here. Okay, so we've got 5 water bottles and 3 water jugs. So our water is fine. And now we have a bunch of radiation pills that I didn't really need, but you're always going to need them in the long run, I think. So it's not like that money was wasted. Okay, so now we can get back out there and do some more. Let's eat something before we go. Oh, and I gotta grill up that fish. large cooked fish. And that is 25 hunger. So we're in good shape on food, good shape on water, good shape on radiation. Now I just need to, I don't suppose anybody, well, we're kind of out of money because I spent it all on the radiation tablets that we didn't really need accidentally. So I can't even buy a vehicle repair kit if they had one. I'm sure we wouldn't be able to afford it. So where are we going to go from here? Go back up north? I think we should go south again. Because we started clearing down here. There's a bug in the game right now where the POI markers that you generate when you visit these POIs just disappears. So we're not seeing the POI markers right now, but we've explored a bunch of these down here, but not all of them. I think we should go back down south and continue our exploration down there. And having done all that, maybe we should quick save here. Don't touch my truck. The other option with the truck would be to drive this back to that truck that we saw that was in better condition than this. Well, that's another reason why I like the axe, is because you hit multiple zombies when you swing. Scrap metal is actually quite valuable, it turns out. So whenever I see one of these smoking cars, I'm going to stop and salvage the scrap metal off it. Should we go back and get that really cool looking military truck that was in better shape? Unfortunately, this fuel is at 100%. We just filled up the fuel. I think we should continue driving this until our fuel is a bit lower. Hello, survivors. Should we try out our new gun? Switch this off of semi-auto by hitting X, or to semi-auto by hitting X. Attracting a lot of attention with these gunshots. Finish these guys off melee. Once you get that first perk, that health regeneration perk, it makes life so much easier. Because now we just have to wait until our health goes from 60 back up to 80. And then use a couple of healing items to get us from 80 up to 100%. There's dollar bills. I'm not going to take the knife. Oh, this is a medical clinic. Excellent. Let's check around the outside first. Nothing outside. No zombies in here? Nope. Some canned spaghetti. 15, and we're at 82 food, so we might as well eat that now and get rid of the cans that it left us with. Medical shelf. Charcoal tablets can go in the med bag. Painkillers can go in the med bag. Splints can go in the med bag. Good. That's 2 splints. Excellent. Medical crate. paramedic pants have 8 storage slots built in. I'm wearing Wanderer pants that also have 8 storage slots. So I think I'm going to... What's funny is these are worth less. These are only 15 bucks, worth 15 bucks. These are worth 30. Is it worth switching everything out and having these better, more expensive pants? Maybe. They look better anyway. Yes, I am XP multiplier for strength until level up. Yes, I'll take one of those. Oh, I'm already reading one of those, but these will go in the school book bag. Broken medical crate. Painkillers. No water purification tablets. Not that we need them right now, but I would like to find some. A safe. This is advanced lock, needs a perk to be able to open that. I think we're done here. Moving on. All right, where are we? With no GPS, we cannot... Oh, maybe that's why this stuff isn't showing up. So we came out of the thing. We went this way, we went that way. I think we're right here. Continue along here. That truck, I think, is a... Who's firing? I think that is a drivable truck. Yeah, it is. Big rig with 40 health and 5% fuel. Now, if that's friendly NPCs firing down there, we're all good. But it could be bad guys. It could be bandits. And we won't really know until they start shooting at us. Oh, friendly scavenger. Okay. I guess we will know before they start shooting at us. How much storage does this monster have? Oh, huge. Huge amount of storage. Harder to drive, though. And... And again, this is full of fuel. We put all our fuel into this pickup, so I think we should just keep on keeping on with this until it dies. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to open the storage, see if there's anything we can dump in here that we don't need right now. Okay, good. Now we have lots of room to pick up stuff. Pardon me, I had a fit of sneezing. I actually feel another sneeze coming on. Ammo, cloth, material, and another can opener that we can sell. That's worth 15 bucks. Gas. Hopefully. Maybe a vehicle repair kit even. A little bit of gas, okay. Come on, Lucky. Antiseptic can go in the med bag. Sharp blade can go in the secure container. An empty water jug. Come on, something good to eat or drink. Sardines. We're not that hungry right now. That's our second can of sardines. I'm not arguing. Love sardines. Notepad, not worth much. Scrap metal is worth much. And it's getting dark. We may spend the night here at the gas station with these friendly survivors. Rip up the clothing, grab the toilet roll to sell, baked beans to eat, 7.62 ammo, and a fire extinguisher. All right, a little bit of inventory, a little bit of inventory juggling here. May cut this out. Another supply drop. It is getting dark. We do not have a flashlight, but if it's close, we could use the vehicle headlights to help us get there. It's not close though. Nope, very far away. Forget it. We'll never make it there before dark, and it'll be very hard to see, to find once it gets dark. So let me just run around and make sure everything here is looted, and then we'll put down our sleeping bag and go to sleep. Yep. Okay, we're good. Sleepies time. Oh. Oops, I think I accidentally put my sleeping bag in the truck, but oh my God. And it's going to be a question of, can we find the truck in the darkness in order to sleep? Oh dear, I can't even find my way out the building. Oh no. Oh, derp. Really? I put my sleeping bag in the truck? Oh, silly me. I'm gonna try turning up the brightness in game. Okay, I cranked up the gamma just so we can find our way back to the truck and get our sleeping bag. I hope. There it is. We've also got a tent in here. Can always use that, but yeah, we can just sleep right here in the road. We got these friendly dudes walking around. Let me turn the gamma down before we go to sleep so that we're not blinded when we wake up in the morning. Except now it's so dark I can't even see my sleeping bag. There it is. Well, did I turn the gamma way down, or is it just a really cloudy day? I thought I put it back to where it was. Hold on. I'm not really sure. I think it's just a really gray day. There's no blue sky up there. I think it's just overcast, making it feel dim. See you guys. Thanks for keeping an eye out while I slept. Polar bears fighting. Now, I saw a couple of bears fighting at one point and thought I'll just hang out until one of them dies and harvest the meat, and they just smacked each other for like a half an hour and never died. So I don't think it's worth hanging around. We do have weapons now. We could try to kill one of these with a shotgun, but there are two of them. So probably get hurt. I can't tell if I messed up the lighting or if it's just kind of foggy and gray today. A lot more scrap metal. Good. Can't believe we haven't found a GPS yet. Oh shoot, you know where yeah. You know, I bet we could have found one back at that big apartment building that we didn't loot because we went after that second drop, that second supply drop. Oh, this is actually fully drinkable. Just go ahead and drink that. Nothing down here. Another camp light. Those are good to have when you set up a base because they don't require power and they don't require any kind of fuel or batteries or anything. I'm finding lots of food. Should we eat something? Let's eat some spaghetti. More clothing to rip up. Toughness gain 250 XP for each of these. There are two of them. So that's 500 XP, and I just leveled up, and I have a skill point. So let's check our journal. We have 5 skill points here. I want to get down to advanced lockpicking. So I think we're going to go with the distraction whistle and the advanced lockpicking. Excellent. So now we can pick all those safes that we had to bypass before, which I think we've seen 2 advanced safes. I think there was one at the trailer park and then another one that we just saw. And honestly, we've been all over the place. We haven't been going around in a very intelligent way. So I don't even remember where it was. Here is another hunter's vest, which is in better shape than the one we have. Would involve emptying everything out of the one that we have and swapping it for this other one. Sellable, sellable, and sellable. Actually, that knife isn't really sellable. That's only worth 10 bucks and it takes up 2 slots. So I'm going to transfer everything out of the hunter's vest we have and into the new one. So we'll be back in a sec. So cool. We've got a brand new hunter's vest. We'll pick up the other one to sell back at the settlement. And I think this house is done, but there are more houses here. And let's try to practice our sneaking on this shambler. That didn't work. And now I'm surrounded. Yikes. Dirty water. Don't need. Oh, a hunting rifle. That I do need. Badly. So, what can we do with this shotgun? Can go here. Ooh, the shotgun's got the suppressor on it. I forgot about that. But I think I'd rather have the hunting rifle in slot 2. Because if we find a suppressor or make a suppressor for the hunting rifle and then find a scope for it, that'll allow us to clear out the really dangerous zombies, like the acidic zombies, from long distance before we get into melee. Yes, I know I'm taking hits there, but again, with that healing, automatic healing perk, a little bit of hits don't bother me as much as they used to. More food, which I don't, well, we can eat one of these cantunas. And cat food. Yummy, who doesn't like a little wet cat food? Concrete, shelves, wall lights, tape will take. Ooh, 3 random tools, that's good. You need random tools to make the crafting benches and other things, and they're hard to find, so finding 3 of them is huge. Another M9 that we might sell. Oh, can I use the hunter's vest as storage in my inventory? That's interesting. I didn't realize that. More 308 ammo, more money, and another camp light. This is good. We're actually getting to a point now where we might want to think about setting up a base so that we have a place to store stuff and a place to build crafting tables. And then it would just be a question of where do we want to be. I would basically just go for someplace central on the map. He knows I'm here, so he's going to be tracking me until he dies. I hear another supply drop coming. Let's see if it's nearby. We're starting to look... We are a colorful badass now with our paramedic pants on. Paramedics pants. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Be right over this hill. You're right here. Draw me some love. Yeah! Okay. I do not have a compass or anything. Shoot. But our inventory is not terribly full. I think we're going to leave the truck here and try to get there on foot. Oh. You can die on steep cliffs like that. Wow, that's really far away. We just got to try and remember where we are so we can come back for the truck. I have no compass, I have no GPS. I don't even know what direction I'm running in right now. Just try to maintain a sense of direction as we do this. Oh, that's farther away than I thought it was. But I think it's still reachable. I should have brought the truck. I think I kind of know where we are. What is this called? POI. We've already been to the, oh no, okay, Lone House. Right. Oops. I gotta be careful here. I've lost sight of the supply drop smoke. I'm just gonna keep running. Letting my stamina recharge. I guess I could put my axe away. Might be able to save a little stamina that way. There it is. Oh my gosh, it's really far away. It's all the way on the other side of this lake or river or whatever this is. Shoot. And I tried to swim across something once and had a little bit of trouble because I couldn't figure out how to surface. Should we try to swim this? Let me just let my stamina get all the way back up and we'll try to swim this. When we come back, we can come back across the bridge. All right, let's try not to drown. Okay, cool. Whoa. Yeah, see, I can't. Space is not letting me go up. I'm not seeing any indication of what our breath is doing, but I guess we're okay. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to swim up in the water. Like, just looking up wasn't working, and holding space wasn't working. But we found a supply drop. And it is random supplies, so who knows? Cross your fingers, folks. Wow, a massive backpack. That will be our new backpack. 76 slots in that backpack. That is the biggest backpack I've ever seen. Gas, 32 bottles of alcohol, lots of water. Oh my gosh. What is that? 11 MREs? A military respirator. So now we can go into radiation zones. Yes. I think my radiation filter is back in the truck, but still, that's great. Oh, this is awesome. And honestly, I think that's a good place to leave it because it's going to take a lot of inventory management for me to get this all squared away. So why don't I'll go off and do that, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe, survivors.